What happens when an intrepid group of laboratory mice boldly go where no laboratory mice have gone before? Annyeonghaseyo, beloved sibling. It is I, Aaron Freeman, a sciencey optimist, with a little preview of tomorrow's Brain Buddies conversation with my hero and partner, Peggy Mason. Be here tomorrow at tomorrow. Okay, so in the 1960s sitcom Green Acres, the city lawyer took his city wife and they moved out to the country, out to enjoy the bucolic pleasures of fresh air, sunshine, and the smell of dung. Researchers at Princeton University tried something similar with lab mice. Your average lab mouse spends most of its day the way your average chicken does, cooped up in a pen, never seeing sunlight, daylight, never knowing the bucolic pleasures of country life. The researchers provided an outdoor habitat that was protected from predators. It included lab food in case the lab rats were just too stupid to figure out how to forage for themselves. For the most part, the mice did what mice have evolved for billions of years to do: scurry about and dig and forage and hope there's some sort of inheritance from cousin Mickey. And one might expect that when allowed to be the mice nature intended them to be, they would flourish. Not exactly. It turns out the mouse version of the parasitic whipworm, the human version of which infects something like 500 million people every year, thrived in the guts of the country mice much more so than in its lab-bound relatives. The process by which the country mice became more susceptible to whipworm has to do with the amount of mucus secreted by the guts of the mice. The guts of city mice secrete mucus that essentially washes the whipworm eggs away. Lab mice are infected with a couple hundred whipworm eggs. After about 3 weeks, there are generally 10 or so eggs left. But 3 weeks after whipworm infection of country mice, not only were there a whole bunch of more whipworms, but they were bigger and fatter whipworms. The bad news is we may not be learning as much as we thought about biology by studying these lab-bound rats. The immune system may react entirely differently to a more natural environment. The good news is, if we really like parasitic whipworms, we now know how better to breed them. Thank you immensely much for watching, beloved sibling, all the way to the end. Mwah, 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 mwah. I post new sciencey optimistic videos every Monday through Friday. If you enjoyed this one, please like, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and share with someone you know who might themselves enjoy some sciencey optimism, particularly if it involves mice. I am Aaron Freeman. I am a sciencey optimist, and I hope you have a disease, germ, and infection-free time as you continue to science the day.